Our schools are not for sale.
Academies, no way.
Academies, no way.
Our schools are not for sale.
Our schools are not for sale.
Academies, no way.
Academies, no way.
Our schools are not for sale.
Our schools are not for sale.
It's time to be proactive. He said we can't just sit here in the committee room. We've got to get out into schools. We've got to tell people we can't have academisation in Europe. Our schools are good and outstanding. We want to keep them with the local authority. And he really kicked the committee into action. So, this is here.
I'm really proud of what you've done. You have been misled. You've been given hollow words that mean nothing. People have been treating you like mugs. And to stand up and say we're not going to be treated like that, we have rights and we want those rights respected is so important. Regardless of the outcome, you are setting a tone. You are sending a clear message. We will not be walked over. We are not doormats. There are people here on the governing body who need to be ashamed of themselves. They're not speaking to you. They're not speaking to the parents. A parent came to a meeting we had last night and said they really know nothing. There was a meeting over 4 months ago. There were 15 parents there. Is that consultation? Because it isn't in my book. So really well done. And you will find that the National Education Union, Newham District, NUT section is changing. We are going to be more proactive. We are going to be organising. We are going to be campaigning. We are going to be standing up for our members' rights. We are not going to sell people out. So thank you, well done, and I want to say a big thanks to Trish and Spencer for all the work they've done in keeping you informed, in keeping us informed, and making sure that this has been a success. And one other thing, Royal Dock staff are out on strike today. When we finish here, coffee and a butty are on the union at the Garden Cafe.
If it does come to the worst, you've shown by your solidarity, by your organisation, by your action, that you'll be a force to be reckoned with, and that will help you with your terms and conditions and so on. If people lie back and do nothing, then you get stepped upon, your conditions go, it's a race to the bottom. So what you're doing is important, and it's also a beacon for other schools in Newham facing that people are prepared to stand on high. The National Education Union, or the NUT section of it, is prepared to support you, and as long as you're up for it, we'll be up for it, and you'll get solidarity from the London Executive members and from the National Executive. So good luck, hope you're victorious, but if not, don't be put down by it. What you've done will help you in the future with your future conditions.
Thank you. So my name is Chester Young. I was parents governor for 8 years at Hallsville Primary School and Scott Wilkie Federation. But I recently got taken off the governing board because I was trying to represent parents. And the issue here is, it's not only about academization of our schools, but how our council work with a private company called NPW that is selling mats and recruiting governors and placing them in governing boards around the nation. Because without information, we don't know what's going on. So it's really unfair what they're doing to us, and we really need to stand up against this. But it's hard because we've tried to lobby politicians, we've gone to their meetings, and we've stormed into parliament, we've gone to their surgeries, and all they say is, we can't help you. It's not a problem, it's the governors. It's the governors that make those decisions. But let's look at these governors. That's what we gotta do. Let's look at who placed these governors in those boards. Let's try and request a review of these governors. Where do they come from? Who are they? Who are they to represent us, to tell us they know better what we need for our children than they? Who are they? we really need a review and how the relationship between the council and these governors and NPW, which has turned to a private company since 2011. NPW, which is New and Partnership Working, training governor, looking after schools, become a private company in 2011. You get me? During the time of restructuring our educational system. So they already have the plan since 2011 and we didn't know as parents or even teachers. So we need to demand a review.
Another extremely important factor in bringing out schools, getting them to understand what's happening with academisation, has the NEU decided to appoint new organisers. They have been crucial. Eva, Tamina and Michael Gavin, who's here today, have been crucial in getting into schools, recruiting new reps and giving people the information about what academies will do to terms and conditions. It has been very important. So I'm going to ask Michael to say a few words.
Sisters, brothers, comrades, friends, you are the guys who have taken the action today, and you've done it despite the pressure you've been under, despite the misleading information, despite the fact that people have tried to fool you and deceive you. Whatever information they've tried to mislead you with, you've not been fooled and you've stood up for yourselves. So you're the ones who deserve congratulations. Yay. And your reps, Spencer and Tricia, have done a terrific job. And it's really important now that you stay together, you maintain this solidarity and you keep fighting for your rights, because as other speakers have said today, you've sent a very powerful message to your governors and to the people who want to try and take over your school, that you won't be taken for granted and you won't allow them to take your rights away from you. Because, you know, any employer that comes to a group of teachers or other workers who says, well, we have to have a two-tier workforce and we'll try and get rid of it, but we're not sure whether it's financially viable to do so, well, frankly, that stinks. And any employer that says, well, we'll try and maintain terms and conditions, but we have to review the financial viability, well, what morality do they have? You know, if any academy said that, we'd think it's appalling. If a co-op academy comes and says it, the co-op that's supposed to work with the trade union movement, then you think, well, what do these people stand for? Are they not just hypocrites? Well, we need to tell them we're not going to accept hypocrisy. We won't take double standards. What we will is stand up for our rights.